Hi there, this is David, and welcome back to Let's Play Brave Story New Traveler. Today I'm in the Border Cavern, and what we want to do is just head straight due north up here, because we need to head to the dark. They said that there was some sort of gateway, and here it is. It's totally open, and all the demons are heading on in division. Yikes! This reminds me of Final Fantasy VI when everything was escaping from the Esper world. Whoa! As expected and projected, the barrier here was blocking the portal into the dark. Yikes! The crag. But we shall have to slay the pests in our path, one and all, before we can get in. I wouldn't have it any other way. Stay on your guard, everyone. Let's do this now that we're fully equipped. We got all of our new stuff. So, let's go after these people. We'll use a major nuisance on both of them. And Sograth, we'll try the Typhoon Axe. Oh, well, no, we won't. We'll just have him attack. Something tells me that major nuisance is pretty much going to be what I'm always going to be using. Look how much damage it does. It does so much damage. And it does it to everybody. And it doesn't cost anything because you just get it all back after you use it. It's like, why would you ever use anything else besides Major Nuisance? It's just so good. Yeah, look at that. Bam, done, the end. They could have sent 8 of them after me. I would have been fine. It's such a great trash mob clearing ability. Here comes round 2! Yikes!
Want some?
But also, before I go on and on and on about how great this is, last time I went to all the wormholes. I know it was a bonus episode, but I went to all the wormholes, and I decided to equip everything. For the most part, I think that the defensive boosts will outweigh any kind of negative attributes that those items have. Also, yeah, look how much defense Sograth has. It's so good. Also, if you're going around the world map at this point, these demons will have taken over as the random encounters on the world map. So, stealth won't work on the world map. Unfortunately, you're going to have to fight all these demon guys instead. Yeah, push on through. Let's go!
Want some?
Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. So, that's another reason why I used Vine to go through, from dungeon to dungeon to dungeon, because I didn't want to fight all these demons all over the place, because I'm going to have to fight them here anyway. And, honestly, at this point, experience in random battles doesn't really even matter. I'm at the point where, because I fought everything, that at this point, I can handle everything that's going to be thrown at me. Once you hit 40, and you get Zed heal with Melody, you're fine. You're fine. Don't even worry about it. Unless you want to do the optional stuff, because the optional stuff is kind of crazy. Ooh, the map of the dark. Hey. That's pretty much the world map of the dark that we're going to be going through. Yeah, it's the dark. Let's go on inside. Whatever became of Ray? That sad and/or sorry sap? The Demon King took advantage of his emotional weaknesses. Perhaps Dr. Baskin was right. The difference between us and him was simple. He had nothing to believe in. But we had our friends. Ready? I'm sure am ready. Let's go. Yeah. Let's do this. In we go. Hey, look at this. So here's the dark. You can go back to Vision whenever you want to, and we need to make it all the way over here to the Demon King's Haunt. You can't, unfortunately, use Vine. You have to walk, which really sucks. And yeah, this is going to take quite some time. I have to say, for this place being called the Dark, it certainly does look rather bright to me. It's the first, snowy area that we've been to, which is really rather nice. However, I don't know how the snow stays there whenever there's, a lake of lava surrounding the whole place, so, you got me on the physics of that. But, we're almost at the place that we need to go to, and once we're there, that place is just ridiculously long. So I'm going to use post-commentary to go through there, because the battles are literally every 6 seconds. It's really kind of crazy how they did that. But anyway, here we go. Head on inside the Demon King's haunt. And there's lots of treasure in here. The treasure isn't all that hot, but it's there. So I'm going to show you how to get all the treasure as we're going through this place. And yeah, there's also some switches that we need to hit. But first we have some new monsters. I have Leonard in my party, just because he's a little bit faster than Sogreth. I just want to try him out and see how well he does. Hopefully he does okay. Too bad he doesn't have any immunity skills. So, I don't know what I'm gonna use. I guess, maybe? I don't know, just, I really shouldn't have put Leonard in my party. Yeah, just have him attack, and Tatsuya and Melody will just go all out with their Bane of the Beast! And, it costs 20 BP. It doesn't do as well as Major Nuisance, because it doesn't inflict poison damage, and it maybe deals about 10 less damage per hit. So, yeah, it's not all that great, but it's there. And as long as we're going to be using Melody, because I do think that Melody totally outclasses Yuno, we might as well go ahead and use that skill. So that's the first switch that I was talking about. There are 3 switches in here, and you have to hit all 3 in order to progress with the dungeon. Okay, so here we have some more enemies here. Guess I'll keep on using that Bane of the Beast there. And yeah, just attack that turtle guy in the middle there, Leonard. Do something useful. That turtle guy in the middle has a lot of defense. And it would be nice if I had, like, a critical hit move, like Sogreth has. I probably should have put Sogreth in my party, I really should have. Because he has, I want to say it's Clean Sweep. Really? You had to go and summon another one? Seriously? I just got rid of it and you had to bring another one? Ugh. But anyway, let's go ahead and kill these guys. Man, what a pain in the damn ass. Man, I killed the one that had the most HP in the first round, like, the most defense power, and there he is back again to haunt me and just piss me off. So, come on, let's do this. Ugh. You're still alive? Seriously? Yeah, he has, like, an earthquake move. That dealt a ton of damage to Tatsuya. That dealt, like, 70-something damage to him. Now he pulled himself inside of his shell, so his defense powers essentially doubled, so I'm going to have to use some sort of magic attacks on him. I use Mega Spark, and I'll try EX Storm. Hopefully that will, you know, maybe make Leonard a little bit useful, but no, Tatsuya took care of him. Yeah, Leonard, you suck. I'm going to put Sogreth back on my party whenever I get a chance, whenever I'm done with all these battles and everything else that I have to deal with. So what do we have here? Ooh, some light water. That's just another material. Okay, we have the angry, what is it, Shark Rogue? Yeah, Shark Rogue. So go ahead and use Bane of the Beast, and we'll try this Storm on the turtle guy again. But those Shark Rogues, do not underestimate them. They can be pretty powerful and deal a lot of damage to you, and they can also inflict damage to the entire group, too. So that's something to be on the lookout for. Ooh, wow, that actually did not have decent damage. Whoa! I need to heal him. And it's actually during this time in the early 40s that Roppel finally learns his Zed Flame and Zed Frost and Zed Lightning and all that other kind of crap, so that he can finally attack groups. So if you wanted to use Roppel, you could. I still don't think that he's all that hot, but he's there. Holy crap! Man, he dealt like 160 damage to Tatsuya. That's crazy! Oh man, thank God I have Melody in my party. So yeah, get all that stuff and continue on our way. Something that I wanted to talk about, but I haven't really had a chance to talk about, is Brave Story. Not just the game, but Brave Story was originally a novel, and it followed Wataru, who we met earlier in the game. It followed the adventures of Wataru after his, like, parents got a divorce and his mother frickin' committed suicide, for God's sake. I never actually read it, but I read up on it as I was preparing for this Let's Play. Also, that novel was adapted into a manga because, you know, it's Japan, why not? And There was also some other games released. There was a DS game released called My Dreams and Wishes. It was an adventure game based on Brave Story. And there was also a PS2 game released called Wataru's Adventure. So if you wanted to look more into Brave Story, you know, there's a lot out there. There isn't just Brave Story New Traveler. This game doesn't just exist on an island. There's more to it than that. So over here we have, okay, more materials. Nothing much to see and do here. And we have the second switch, finally! So yeah, you have to hit those switches there. And then the third switch that we're going to get to, it doesn't look like the previous switches. It's more of a pushing puzzle. If you remember back in the Cave of Trials, there were those birds that you kind of had to push around. Yeah, those birds are back with a vengeance, and we have to push them again. And if you don't hit the two switches before you push those birds, then the birds will attack you. Now, we are at the save and heal point right here, so I'm going to heal up. Remember this spot, because I will be meeting you back there momentarily. Yeah, stealth wore off. Like, that really matters in here. My god, the encounter rate is insane, and stealth does nothing for you. But, yeah, we have about 6 more treasures to get, and once we get those, I'm going to meet you back there. Yeah, these are those bird statues I was talking about. So, we went ahead and pushed those, and a gate opened somewhere. Awesome. So, now we can finally make it into the inner reaches of this place, but there's still more treasure to be had. So, down here, there's a little treasure trove that we can get. 3 treasures in a row, all lined up nicely, a fortune diagram, which increases your drop rate. But we already got that heaven ring during the Tony Fanlon quest, so there's really no need for that, because the heaven ring increases your drop rate exponentially better than that. So I've always had that equipped on Tatsuya ever since I got it, because it really is nice, because, you know, you have all the gold and everything else that you have is totally about drops and everything, so it's nice to have. Before you open up these treasures, make sure that you're fully healed up. I'm only going to warn you once, because as you leave, yeah, monsters! All 3 of them at the same time. So I took care of those losers, and now I'm going to meet you back at the save point. Here we are. And next time on Let's Play Brave Story New Traveler, we will head in and get out of the dark once and for all. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and happy watching!